Sports are really big in the US. A sport that gets looked over quite frequently is cheer. The definition of cheerleading is a physical activity that combines elements of dance, gymnastics, and stunts. It encourages other sports teams and entertains spectators, as in high school games. Sideline cheer is a big thing in high school or college. You see the cheerleaders on the sideline, and that's when you entertain the spectators as you're cheering on your team. Competitive is also performed at competitions and is judged on routine difficulty and execution. Competitions can be anywhere. It depends on what level you are on and what team you are with. 3 main skills required for cheer are tumbling, stunts, and jumps. These all have to be pretty high to be on a good team. You must be in shape to cheer. That kind of sounds crazy, but it's the truth. You have to have really good stamina and be able to keep moving even if you don't feel the best. Cheerleaders require strength, flexibility, coordination, and endurance. You must be able to communicate with your teammates, have a trust and cooperation and timing. You must be able to understand one another when the time comes to it. So say you're about to walk on the mat, but you're not feeling the same vibe. You have to be able to be on the same length as your peers and your teammates. Most people think cheerleading is just for women, but men also play a really big role in cheer. As you see, in colleges, you see a lot of 2 men. That's a man underneath most of the women in the air. It's not always girls on girls, but that can happen. A lot of women can also be in a women's stunt. Men are more, they say they're more reliable in cheer because they're really good spotters and they have more muscle and strength and balance to be able to hold you in the air. Most colleges offer scholarships to cheerleading, and some will even pursue careers in coaching or choreographing. A choreographer is very good for competition cheer. You always need to be able to make up a dance. Your coach can also do both. You don't always have to hire a choreographer. But cheer isn't just always putting a smile on your face. There's a lot of mental and physical action within cheer. You always have to be on your best behavior pretty much, because you never want to walk in to your practice or your game with a bad attitude, because it can affect others as well. You must have multiple skills regarding the tumbling and stunts, etc. Also, you need to have organization, time management, and be able to compromise with your peers, have a good attitude, as I just said. Always walk in feeling your best, even if you aren't. Leave everything that's not around involved with cheer at the door before you walk into the building. Going back to the mentality part of cheer, what are some things that you think could affect your mentality when you are cheering? An example would be a mental block. So say you're tumbling and you're like, okay, yeah, I got this. And then you go to throw your pass, your body will not go, or your body will not put forth enough effort to complete the pass, as in you can also hurt yourself. Injuries are also a really big thing in cheer. You think, oh, you're just doing arm motions. No, when you do stunts, there's a lot of things that can go with it. If one person does something wrong, it can come down and it can hit any one of you, any body part. You can get concussions are very frequent in cheer. It happens almost as much as football from stunts. You also must be a fast learner when it comes to cheerleading. You must know your number of positions and timing when competing. You have to know where you're going to be on the mat at what time. You have 1 through 8, that's the count. And normally if you're in your dance part, every count has a motion, so you have to be there. You have a certain amount of time to get to one place to the other on the mat as well. And when you're stunning in the air, you have to be able to remember your counts and remember how to hold your flyer so nothing comes crumbling down to the ground, because that's a really big deduction in competitive cheer. It never ends up well. If someone trips, falls, if a shoe comes off, that's a really big thing as well. If a shoe comes off, you gotta get it out of there, tuck it into your uniform or something. You gotta be able to execute what you have practiced for so long. You have to have a good mentality when you walk into it. I know it's very nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking when you're about to walk onto the mat, but that you literally kill your body pretty much for 2 minutes and 13 seconds that you are on the mat. There's a lot of different positions kind of that you have to hit. When you're competing, you have to have at least 2 or 3 stunts, like a partner stunt, a single stunt, and then a pyramid when all stunts are together. You have to have a dance, the cheer, and like just some motions throughout the whole entire routine. If you fall short or miss a count, don't show it. The judges will pick up on your body action and your faces more than they will the motion that you messed up on, you know? Don't get discouraged when this happens. Keep moving forward. Always go to the next spot where you know you have to be. Even if it's a little bit ahead of time or behind time, just make sure you know what is next. Don't always fall behind and get completely lost. You need to know your spots. To compete, you have to have good endurance and feel in shape, or be in shape, because I feel like that's a really good thing to help you throughout life. You need to be able to stay in shape. And it helps you in cheer a lot, being able to do multiple things at once. I hope you get a good rundown of what cheerleading is now, and I hope you have a great day.